Hi, my name is Dr. Arlene Archer, and I'm a clinical psychologist. And today, I want to talk to you a little bit about maintaining your physical health. Now, maintaining our physical health is important all the time, but it's especially important now during this crisis because during times of high stress and anxiety, we tend to forget about ourselves. So we really have to put effort into maintaining our physical health. So I want to go over three main areas, and that's getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, and eating healthy. So getting enough sleep. I know this can be a struggle for many of us, especially for parents, but getting enough sleep is crucial. Did you know that sleeping well can be a form of therapy? It can actually help us to manage our emotions better. Here's the thing. When we are in times of stress, we tend to be more susceptible to things like depression. And sleep deprivation and depression are closely linked. So I would really encourage you to do whatever you can to get as much sleep as you can, within reason, of course, being able to maintain and go about the other things you need to do throughout your day. But getting enough rest is going to actually enable you to better handle the tasks and the responsibilities that you have to do. Then exercising. This is something that I really believe in because I know the type of positive change that it's made in my life. So when we exercise regularly, when we're active, it can really help us to manage our anxiety and manage our moods well. Research has actually shown that regular activity, physical exercise, it helps to release chemicals, feel-good chemicals called endorphins in the body. And it also helps to increase a neurotransmitter called serotonin, which not only helps with our sleep and our eating, but it also helps to regulate our mood. So when we exercise, these chemical things are happening in our bodies, which is really going to set us up well for managing our moods. But not only that, I would really encourage you to exercise outdoors if you can, safely, of course, maintaining social distance. But when we exercise outside and get really good sunlight and get that natural vitamin D, what that does is it helps to keep us healthy, it helps to ward off illness, and it helps us to manage our mood. Because research also shows that when we get adequate amounts of vitamin D, it can help us to manage our mood better. And then lastly, eating healthy. I don't even really think I need to spend much time here because I think we all pretty much know that we need to maintain a healthy and balanced diet, especially now when we're more likely to reach for those bags of chips or those cookies because eating junk food tends to make us feel good in the moment. But then that crash happens and then we're not going to feel so good. And who wants to put on extra pounds, which may contribute to us not feeling good about ourselves anyway? So here's what we need to do. We really need to be mindful about what we put into our bodies. For example, here in Kenya where I live, people tend to be into drinking tea a lot, and that's okay. But what I would encourage you to do is instead of drinking caffeinated tea, maybe drink decaffeinated tea. And so the reason I'm saying this is because caffeine, it's a psychoactive drug. It's a psychoactive drug because it actually stimulates the central nervous system, which means that it is kind of revving up and hyping up your brain and your nervous system. And so it's a stimulant. And so what that can do is actually cause you to become more anxious and more fidgety and just kind of jump out of your skin a little bit, especially you're already anxious to begin with. And so, of course, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just encouraging you to be mindful about getting enough sleep, if you can, exercising on some type of regular basis, and being really thoughtful about the kinds of things that you're putting inside your body. Because if we can at least control these three areas, that's going to help us be able to manage our moods and kind of get through this time of uncertainty much better.